Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another single song reaction that we're doing here on the channel. This is something that Chris brought up to me a couple of hours ago, and I was like, sure, let's do it. So this is a brand new Archspire single that was just released. Chris, this is a band that I know you really like a lot, and you've showed them to me a couple of times, but I've never heard a full album, and I don't, if you ask me right now what they sound like, I would say fast and heavy, and that's pretty much the only thing that I would say. I don't really remember too much about them. So
that's all that's important.
Yeah. This band is a special band to you, though? You enjoy this band?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah.
I freaked out the first time that I heard Involuntary Doppelganger, I think is the song that I'm thinking of. That's got to be it. It's from Relentless Mutation. Yes, it's the first track off Relentless Mutation, which is their album that came out in 2017.
Okay.
I saw that their title description, which is the streaming service I use, like their little artist description says that they don't record very often. It was something along the lines of they don't record very often, but they practice and tour constantly.
You know, that reminds me, I just saw a post of theirs a couple of like an hour ago or so. I was scrolling through Facebook. Let me check my screenshots. I took a screenshot of it. Okay, so here's what they posted 4 hours ago. This was as of 3:31 p.m. Really? Yeah. Wow. Huh. So I saved this before you contacted me about doing it, which is kind of interesting. But hey, that's cool. So it says, today, Archspire, the world's fastest band, are proud to announce their upcoming album, Too Fast to Die, due out on April 10th, 2026. To coincide with the announcement, the band has unleashed the lead single, Carrion Ladder, offering a first glimpse into the new record. The track arrives alongside an official music video directed by the band's own Dean Lamb and Oliver Ray Alleron. And then you can pre-order it. The track list for the album is listed. I don't know if you've seen this info about the album.
I have.
Yeah, so it's 8 songs. And then it says Archspire is Dean Lamb on guitar, Oliver Ray Alleron vocals, Toby Morelli guitar, Jared Smith bass, Spencer Moore drums. And then it says the album is produced, mixed, and mastered by Dave Otero. Engineering by Mike Lowe. Cover art, we don't care about that. Album layout, don't care about that. Additional gang vocals on one of the songs by something else, so it doesn't matter because we're not listening to that song. So that's I saved that, and I guess we should just listen to this, and then we can talk about what it sounds like, huh?
It's pretty early to be releasing a single for an album that doesn't come out until April, right?
It has become way more of a trend to release singles like half a year or more before albums come out. Like, it's been crazy what's been happening. And what I've noticed is on Spotify specifically, I have albums pre-saved that don't come out until like June of next year. Like, it's crazy. And I already have them pre-saved. So I think what they're starting to do is what the video game industry does with video games, where they want you to pre-order stuff. So in this case, they want you to pre-save things. They want you to pre-save albums. And that must show like an interest in a band or something like that. Maybe it helps the record labels and stuff. I don't know if Archspire's on a record label, if they just release their stuff sort of independently. I don't know. But yeah, apparently from what I've been noticing, especially this year, it is becoming much more common to have a really far release date when you start releasing your singles. Apparently analytics must show that it helps build momentum or something for an album or something. It'd be interesting to look into that. But
for sure. It just seems like it's I get like even 2 or 3 months, but 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It said, right, you got the post up. It's in April, right? It was like
yes.
April 10th.
Yep. It said April 10th. Yep.
Oh, and hold on, let's go. I'm looking at the calendar now.
That's got to be a Friday.
That is a Friday.
Yeah.
But this came out on a Tuesday.
Well, singles don't matter.
Today.
You can release a single any day as far
I
as I
know, but still.
Taylor Swift changed the music industry when she decided Fridays were the new day to release albums.
think I like Tuesdays better.
I totally agree because for me personally, it was always like you go to work on Monday, you have a Tuesday to look forward to, heading to Best Buy or whatever on your way home to buy the new album so you can listen to them all week. I mean, it's no different, but like, you know.
It is, especially now with the streaming thing, like I go look for new stuff. I don't pay that much attention to like the news and stuff unless it's for a few bands I like Archspire.
Sure.
And I will forget, though. I guarantee that first week of April, I will forget that it's coming out, or because I'll get so much social media stuff about it, I'll just stop paying attention.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, it's the 10th, Archspire's out. And then I'll, like, I don't know. I'll probably more likely to listen to music on days that I go to work than days that I don't.
Yeah. I think that's true for a lot of people as well, if they're just, depending on the job they have, obviously, but that it is nice to have an album come out on early in the week so you can listen to it throughout the week at work. But anyway, sorry, we don't need to discuss this too long. I want to get to Archspire. I do want to mention while we're at the beginning of the video that I wore my specifically wore my John Cena championship t-shirt because this week I wasn't planning on recording many more videos this December, but when Chris asked, I was like, heck yeah, we'll do it. And so I want to represent John Cena in his final week as a WWE superstar before he officially retires on Saturday with his big match against Gunther. Very much looking forward to that, even though I'm not a huge fan of John Cena. But this is an awesome shirt I have from 2006 that I got way back in the day, and wanted to just shout out John Cena because his wrestling career is coming to an end, which is pretty cool. So, speaking of really cool stuff, I just want to shout out Archspire and the like hilarious posts they've been making on Facebook and on social media the last couple of weeks building up to this. If you remember, Chris, last time you and I recorded when we did that Ghost video, I mentioned that while we were recording, I saw a message from Archspire that said that they released it was their drummer or their guitarist's birthday, and so they like put his actual phone number on Facebook and on social media so people could call him and tell him happy birthday. That's like brilliant. It's hilarious.
They put up one of their posts about this thing was the screenshot of a Craigslist ad that said that they were looking for a singer.
A guitar player. Oh, yes. Yes, 1,000%. I saw that too. What good marketing. For it to come to me, like I don't follow them or anything. So for it to get to me, they must be like paying to push their stuff out or whatever. But it's working. So, okay. I've got the song pulled up here. It is 4 minutes and 23 seconds. And yeah.
4:24. That's interesting. The times never line up between Tidal and Spotify.
That is really weird. It should obviously be the same thing. They should be uploading the same file to both websites, but who knows what the hell. Maybe it's like...
I know that Spotify... No, they want the same thing. It's both negative 14 LUFS. So you should do the same files.
It should be.
But maybe they don't.
Or
that's super fancy.
I mean, maybe it's literally just a like one rounds up, one rounds down. If it's always just one off, we'll have to pay attention to that in the future.
It's been 1 second.
Yeah. But anyway, this is Carrion Ladder. Are you ready, Chris?
Yes.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. Have you heard this yet? Oh my God. What on earth was that? This is stupid. It's awesome. I don't hear any bass.
Why do you need it?
I like that snare drum. It's very like hollow, wooden sounding kind of.
There's the bass.
Yeah.
I knew this was coming. I thought it was coming a minute ago, but okay.
There's no way this dude can hop around on stage when he's doing that. He has to be focusing so hard, just like.
So fast. They're all so
I can't
fast.
believe that. I also saw today Death Clock is going back on tour. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised how much he's overdubbing his vocals. You know, there are times when it's just right in the middle, but then there are other times where he's doing like an overdub. Unless it's a crazy effect, but I think it's an overdub.
Oof.
Jiminy Christmas.
I mean, this is gonna sound a little weird to say, but it's actually not quite as intense as I thought for a single on a new Archspire.
What? It gets more than that?
Yeah, in fact, I have not listened to anything off of on these headphones today, so I just have to go. I'm checking something really quick.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, so I really like that. I'm really glad.
Okay.
A big thing to me about Archspire is that it is just like constantly jumping the shark. It is excess for the sake of excess, right? Like, the first time I heard Archspire was like really like one of those huge moments for me, and it was like maybe the last one I've had. Hopefully not the last one I'll ever have, but like,
Yeah.
I did not know that some of these things were possible, or like, why would you do that? But anyway, making my thoughts cohesive. I did a bunch of comparisons because I picked an Archspire song for that 4 songs thing that we did a while ago.
Right, yes.
That people are still making fun of me for.
I think that's the last time I listened to him.
Yeah, I thought we watched a video for the channel of theirs.
We may have. I know one time.
I know I watched a video with you.
I know one of the songs that we did was a really short one, and I made the comment like, oh, how could they have a song that's like longer than 3 minutes if it's this intense? And you were like, oh no, they have longer songs. And I've just experienced, I don't know if they have, I mean, they probably have some longer than this, but like that was, I don't know if I would say that was longer than it needed to be, but it's like, it's so bonkers that it's hard to follow along with it, but then the second half of the song was a lot more like a normal song kind of.
Yeah.
There was at least some like guitar. There's some guitar things and rhythms and stuff you could follow along with, whereas the first half of it was just sort of like seemed super random and stuff. I mean, it's obviously not, but so the fact that it was long didn't bother me though. I didn't feel like it was too long or anything.
No, and it was a weird thing. On their last record, which is Bleed the Future, the longest song is 4:36. So
Okay.
it's a little bit longer than that one.
Okay. Okay.
But anyway, I did a bunch of comparisons between Relentless Mutation, which was the first one that I heard. I haven't even listened to their first record, or if I did, I listened to it and it probably didn't sound very good and I moved on. Anyway, whatever. There's plenty of Archspire for me to enjoy between Relentless Mutation and the last one and whatever this new one's going to be. And I still use one of those songs like kind of as a reference track, or at least to like get my ears in play. And I'm like, how could anything possibly sound better for tech death than what Relentless Mutation sounds like? And actually Bleed the Future, which is the one that came out 4 years later, does sound a little bit better. But this one, I think, may have been a little tiny step backwards.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's what I was checking, because I was listening to stuff from the last one.
Gotcha.
The drums just don't seem very like sharp and pokey to me in this song. There was like holy drum automation, Batman. Because there was like, I mean, I didn't catch everything, but there was a couple parts where like the snare was down here for most of the song, and then a thing happens and the snare comes way up, and then there was that tom fill towards the end that was really cool.
Yes.
Then there was nothing else like that in the rest of the song. But I don't know. It sounds great, of course.
It did sound really good. His vocals were like super present, like really present. And like I said,
he's super impressive. Like, I don't really care about metal singers. I mean, you have to have vocals, and I like some metal singers, but like, he's so good. It's so fast.
I know, like how? That's crazy. And it just starts from the moment it started. It did. I haven't watched all of Metalocalypse at all. I think I've only ever seen the first season actually, but but it reminded me of some of the like crazy Death Clock stuff, which is why I said that I saw that they're going on tour with someone. But it reminded me of that.
Death Clock is on tour with Amon Amarth.
Amon Amarth, that's what it was. Yeah.
Amon Amarth and Castle Rap.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to that.
I mean, you should if you can.
Still going to still be working for them. Do I have to buy a ticket, or can I just text Brian?
Oh, good question. It's a great question. I've tried to get him to. I tried to get Brian to ask Poppy to record something for our channel so that we could play it at the beginning of all of our videos, because we talk about her constantly. And he was like, "No, I won't do that." And I was like, "I understand." I just had to ask. But I'm pretty sure that he could, ask her. But maybe she don't know who he is. But I think she does. I don't know if I could, if you asked me and I had to say, did I like that or not? I think I would say, yes, I did, but it was more for that just sounded so fun the entire time. Like, it was just like, it sounded like they were having fun, which I've talked about before is like one of the things that I like. A lot of the metal that I really truly like, it sounds like the bands are having fun. They don't necessarily take themselves seriously, but I like it when bands can be fun, but not necessarily funny. We've talked about that before. And this sounded like, you can't do that kind of crap without, a smile kind of on your face when you're listening back to it, like, so that it's in fun, but at the same time, it's like super technical, obviously, and his vocals were just like nuts. And I did point out that it sounded to me like there was a lead vocal in the middle, and then for quite a few sections of the song, there was like a background, maybe just one vocal with a stereo sort of delay on it to be wide, or two overdubs, and they sounded distorted to me. Like there was some sort of a lo-fi quality to them, an intentional lo-fi quality to them, I think, to make it sound, I don't know if it's heavier, just a different tone for the sort of backgroundy vocals to like widen and thicken the mix. But his lead vocal in the middle sounded fantastic, and when he was doing the really fast stuff, especially at the beginning of the song, it was all just like mono vocal right in the middle, and I thought it sounded fantastic. So I don't know, I thought it sounded really great. Does this band do they do like slower songs, or is like everything that they do kind of like this?
Everything's like this.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
It's
That's
it's
really
so
cool.
cool that there's like no variation. It is just absolute
Have you
balls to
seen
the
them
wall type
live?
death. No, I want to. I mean, mostly. I don't know that I'm like a tech death guy.
Yeah.
But two of my favorite modern metal bands are Psychroptic and Archspire, which are like. And again, I don't know enough about Archspire. I know that they're Canadian, and that's probably all you need to know. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh,
Well, if you get the chance to see them, you should.
I know,
You know,
because
they
I
come
want to
to
know
Lincoln.
if it's real. Like the time that I went and saw Psychroptic, which is like, have we listened? Have I
I
shown
think you
them
did show
before?
me something of theirs.
It's in kind of the same vein as this, except for they're, I think, trying to actually write songs instead of just like play as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And then, but like, and also for you guys to see, you talked over the part in the middle. Like, okay, come on, they do that to take a break. It's like in every Archspire song that there's like a slow.
I was
like,
waiting for that. I assumed it would happen. I was waiting for that to talk a little bit.
and sometimes there is like super technical like guitar sweep picking stuff in there.
Sure.
But
Yeah,
that's pretty.
that is something I did notice. The lead guitar stuff to me didn't stand out that much mix wise. Like if you're listening, you have to kind of pay attention to the song to hear it. There were things that they were doing on the sides, but then when the few moments where there was kind of like leady stuff, it wasn't like a solo like right in the middle, you know, as loud as the vocals. It was more in the mix.
Yeah, which I thought was a little bit weird. I thought about that too. Like that's absolutely why people. I'm gonna take a guess that way over 80% of the people that like Archspire also play guitar,
Sure.
or drums. But that wasn't more of a thing because it seems like it typically is. It is absolutely showing off like how fast Dean Lamb can play. But what was I gonna say? Oh, one of the big things about me watching Psychroptic is I wanted to know, like, is this really real, or do they like fake a bunch of stuff and use a whole bunch of tracks? And they did use some tracks. I saw Psychroptic in a very small club, but I am absolutely convinced that. I mean, they were doing what they said that they were doing. There were just like some tracks for like intros that they have like orchestral and choral stuff at the beginning, and then they actually started playing the song. Because a big part of my mission that day when I went to go watch Psychroptic, which was an absolutely fantastic show, if whatever, it was in this tiny little club in Council Bluffs, Iowa. A bachelorette party walked in at some point, and like the bride got up on stage and they like did all the stupid cover band stuff. But this is like at a death metal show.
Oh, that's
like, and this was not
hilarious.
they were just going bar hopping. These were not like death metal girls.
That's
that were,
really
like,
funny.
they were just normies that just happened to walk into this like
Yeah.
really awesome. And the band is from Tasmania, which makes it even weirder. But anyway, I would really like to see how Archspire does it. I know that those guys can play, but like,
Sure.
how much of it are they really doing? And like, is the drummer using triggers? And like,
Right.
I don't really care. I don't think it's cheating. I just think it's
Yeah.
interesting to see how people do it, because this is like impossible. This is like elite sports stuff that
Yeah.
you are doing, and you
Yeah.
do it every night and convincingly, you know, like, I'm sure it's turbo fun.
Yeah. I did look on to see how many Spotify followers they had. I was just curious. And it said that they have 139,000 monthly listeners, which
Okay.
is, you know, small, but not. I mean, I've done reactions to bands that have way smaller, you know, and they're a pretty niche type of band. So, okay, everybody, we stopped recording for this video and then we decided we're going to watch the music video as well. So that's what we're going to do right now. We will see what happens. Let me try to make this.
The music video is like 45 seconds longer or 50 seconds longer than the song.
All right. Well, we'll see what it looks like. So, all right, this is the music video. Hold on, let me make it.
Yeah, let me move windows around
Let me
here.
make it HD. Okay, this is the music video for Carrion Ladder. In 3, 2, 1. Based
on a true
True story. He's actually mouthing the words. Dude, the quality of the video looks fantastic.
Yeah, their videos are always good.
Yeah. Well, compared to that Lamb of God one we watched. That's Chris Schoenberg's notebook right there. Except there was... yeah. You think that's probably one of their wives or something? Like in real
I guess
life?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking about that. Might be. Oh, he's got their logo as the air freshener. That's very funny.
See, that was pretty low.
That's so quiet. That
Yeah.
sweep is so cool, and it's so
Yeah.
quiet.
The guitars don't sound louder to you, do they?
No.
Okay, I'm sure it's the same thing. Remember, based on a true story. Everyone's like, this guy smells. Ugh, that has to smell horrid.
Oh man, what the f happened?
Rooster.
Hey, Slim. Time to get out of here.
Oh, what happened, man? Did I kill it?
I'm the janitor. I don't know. Get the f out.
That's got to be some famous dude. Some metal dude, right?
Did I
The dude from the band.
that
I don't know.
bouncer?
Do, 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 do.
That was pretty good.
I'll give that a like. Okay. Yeah, that was...
Oh, I guess that's the thing that you can do. You guys should do that on this one.
Yeah, everybody
It's free.
should.
Dude, Look at the top comment. That's very funny.
Oh, I already shut it off. It's gone. What is it?
Okay. When Oli said, I really felt that. Oh, that most underrated gag in this video, Dean having hair. So one of those guys was Dean Lamb.
Probably the janitor.
Probably
the janitor. That's hilarious. That whole thing was hilarious. So like I said earlier, they definitely know what they're doing. Like, you can be fun without necessarily being funny, but that was obviously hilarious. So super high quality too, which is great.
Yeah, there are other, I don't know, I'm not going to go look at it right now, but they have one or two other videos I've watched. The one we watched, I just can't remember if it was on camera or not. The dude's head gets blown off at the end, and it's like cinema quality special effects.
I think I remember that.
It's like they're in like some like high-tech space hospital, and then at the end, oh, it's the singer, right? He's sitting there and he's at the end, and then his head explodes, and his tongue is hanging out of his neck hole.
I do recall that.
It's so good.
That is awesome.
But
1000%.
this was a lot like probably lower budget and way easier to do than that. But it could have been way more crappy. It could have been so much crappier.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was good. Yeah.
I'm sure they actually in a restaurant, and the venue was real, and that there were people there.
I'm sure they like storyboarded it out and stuff. Like, it was obviously. I mean, that was great. I liked it.
70,000 views in one day.
I know, that's
and they won a Juno Award.
Oh,
Good for them.
that's awesome. Very cool.
Oh, there's lyrics I don't want to know. That's no business of mine. That's all it is, and that's all it needs to be.
Listening to it a second time, I was starting to get some of the words, and I was like, oh, if I listen to this a whole bunch more, I think I could probably figure it out.
Oh God, I don't even try. I really don't pay attention.
Just a couple of usually the ends of phrases and stuff, but I was definitely getting some lyrics in there.
Are there other tech death bands? I'm okay, and Necrophagist, but they don't release albums anymore, which is very big sad to me. But is there other tech death that I should listen to? If you've made it this far into this video, why don't you tell me on our Discord?
Let us know.
Only people who are on our Discord. I'm not going to read the YouTube comments. I'm done with that. I've graduated.
But yeah, come join the Discord. We have lots of fun there. We were just talking about it today. Today, Chris, as of today, my YouTube channel turned 18 years old. Not our reaction channel, but
that is a technical, yes.
But my YouTube channel, which I have videos, you can still go back and watch videos from 18 years ago on there.
Of your glass etching videos?
My glass etching video and some video I uploaded to Joseph Hall. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. How to glass etch a mirror, though. That's classic. I mean, that's classic Patrick Musilek content right there. And my music videos too are on there from when I did released my album in 2008. But anyway, we also just now passed over 8,000 subscribers on the channel, and Discord is growing a little bit. And so I highly recommend everyone go there, check it out. Links will be in the description for that. You can also check out our Ko-Fi account if you want to donate to the channel, but don't feel obligated to do that. Only if that's something you're interested in. Click the link and see what you think about that. But that's all this video needs to be. So like Chris said, let us know other bands we should check out like this. Let us know your opinion of this kind of stuff. Let us know if you've seen Archspire live, and let us know how the experience was, because I'm sure it was crazy. And yeah, we'll see you all next time.